All right, shalom, shalom, yashala. I'm the brother Taziar for the Prophets of Babylon camp here in Tampa, Florida. Before I go any further within this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, infinite blessings unto our power, which is Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakha HaKodash. Double honors to the elder branches, the elder apostles of Great Millstone that teach, rule, and will. Salutations and blessings to the hopeful elect, to the I came, the Arkoff, that came at to the law, statutes, commandments to the scriptures, but more so to the obedience of the children of powers, Yahweh Wah, Yahweh Shai. And I'm at the crib right now, so once again, if you hear the fire alarm, I want to say Salakia. And one of these brothers posted something on Instagram, and it caught my eye. So
Guys, I really can't make this shit up right now. Lucky Charms.
Before I start the video, before we get into the video, man, I just want to speak on how we all know that, being in America, man, that this is the so-called black man, Native American man, Latino man, woman and child. All right, hell. All right, this is our captivity. We were put on, in this captivity to suffer to the point that we can reflect on our past mistakes that we have made. So more so, this is our punishment. I just want to say that because Jake don't understand that we are yet this day in our captivity. So that's the reason they move how they move. This is why they set up, treasures, houses, inheritances, things that they can pass down for their children and their children's children, not knowing that this is not our rest. With that being said, everything in this place is defiled, from the people, from the medicine, from the food, to the air, even to the animals. It's all defiled, man. But let's get this video.
This shit up right now. Lucky Guys, I really can't make this shit up right now. Lucky Charms, which the government just graded above steak. The new fruit pyramid grade said that Lucky Charms is better than steak. Well, check this out. Look at that. Red 40, yellow 5 and 6, blue 1, and ta-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But let's get to the main course here. Trisodium phosphate. See that right there? We're about to go to Home Depot right now. And I'm going to show you what they're really doing, guys. Let me put this back right, because they got nothing to do with that. Because I really want to rip it apart and throw it all over the trash. They're doing it, guys. I'm about to come back here. I'm going to show you at a Home Depot right now. They don't even have the hardcore version. This one is phosphate free. Heavy duty cleaner. It's a paint remover, or one of those things that you put on the floor to clean. Look at that. Clean surfaces in preparation and everything. Can make this shit up, guys. That's what they got in the Lucky Charms, and it's not like anybody ever felt ill from eating it. I don't know. I'm gonna show you in a part, but look at this guy. Look at that! Lucky Charms ends Lucky Charm Pro people despite reports of bizarre symptoms. FDA investigates Lucky Charms after reports of sickness. Magically suspicious. Why are thousands of claimed sickness after eating tarara? Over 7,300 Lucky Charms cereal in it complains tarara. Guys, I really can't make this shit up right now.
That's right. There you have it. All right. You got paint cleaner in your children's cereal. So they're just not targeting the adults. They're targeting the children. Look at all those ingredients. Red 40, yellow 5, blue one, trosodium phosphate, which, this man did the research and it came back to be harmful chemicals, man. Paint cleaner. And this is what they promote, man. This is what they promote, for the children to eat. They tell you lies like, it has whole grains. It's full of nutrients. It gets the day started. And then on top of that, man, what is it paired with? It's paired with cow milk. And just speaking as a man, honestly, I don't think we're supposed to be drinking cow milk. Majority of Jake are lactose intolerant. It's for a reason. I don't think cow milk is supposed to be consumed. I just wanted to say that. But let's get these precepts that this brother Otis Yashala, posted, man. But that's just not, all right, the cereal, man. That's the tip of the iceberg, man, when it comes to the food that this man has defiled. Everything is defiled. So let's get Micah chapter 2 and verse 10. And it says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest." All right, Babylon, which is America, but it's called Babylon in the Bible, also the great whore. This place is not the rest where you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans are supposed to be, retiring at, man, resting. This isn't home. This is not a place where you can, safely and just, Salakia, this is not a place where you can just, just be here, man, and find rest for your souls. That's why scripture says, "Arise ye and depart." So, get up and leave, man. But this is the spiritual aspect of it, not the physical. Because scripture tells us that we are yet this day in our captivity. But it starts with our minds first. Because there has been years on years upon years that we have grown this mindset of a Babylonian, the mindset of a slave, man, that was passed down from our ancestors, from our grandmothers to our grandfathers, to our mothers, to our fathers, and, to us. But if you have been woken up through Spirit and Power, Yahweh Shemashah, it stops with you as well. It started with them and it stops with us. That's why you have to arise, get your mind out of the ways of being an American citizen, a Babylonian, and depart, man. For this is not your rest, because it is polluted. This place is polluted with wickedness, with filth, with evil. From the people from the food to the entertainment, from the atmosphere to everything, man. This dude sprays chemtrails all in the atmosphere. There's you got nanoparticles cutting up all through the air. It should destroy you. Even with a sword destruction, this place is meant to destroy you. Because the ones that are in this rulership has set it out to make it their goal to destroy you, man. Job 9:24 tells us that the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. And the wicked are set out to accomplish their plans. The Georgia Guidestones, these people want a population of under 500 million. Why do you think they're putting harmful chemicals in paint softener and paint cleaners and all these crazy ass hazardous, dangerous substances within your food, man? That should not be consumed by anyone or any living creature. It should not be consumed by. Micah 2:10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it should destroy you. If you were sitting here any longer, if the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua wasn't so merciful, and we were here any longer, we would all die, man. If the Lord were to come back for his elect, soon, we will all perish in this place. We will perish from this man's works, man. From Esau's works. He's the harbinger of death. So he's gonna bring mass death. From the television you watch, bro. From your phones, from your smartphones is emitting radiation. 5G and shit. From the microwaves you use, it's emitting waves of what is it called? I can't even remember, man. It's probably due to this damn devil, man. From these foods he give to us, man. The food he sell us that come with all these crazy side effects that is, this man splicing, making it in the lab and shit. These GMOs. But it says, even with a sword destruction. So, a sword destruction, man. Meaning grievous, man. Efficient. Taking you out of the way. Babylon is the only place where you can look on a bag of chips and it's saying it has 180, ingredients in it. And these other countries, they don't have those type of problems. They don't have pig cleaner in their fucking food. Or metal shards and shaves and shit like that. Only in Babylon, America, man. All right. So let's get this. Oh. Where is it at, man? So let's go to 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 8. And I'm just going to read off here to save some time. And it says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. Exactly, the adversary, which is Satan, man. And the physical counterpart of Satan is Esau, Edom, which in the scripture is also known by the devil, because he is a deceiver. Devil in the Greek means diablos, which means the deceiver. The Lord told us to be sober, be in your right state of mind. If you can eat healthy, do it, you know? Because majority of the food here is polluted and it's defiled. But be sober with the right doctrine. Be sober with the true intentions and and mentally understand, what type of times we are in, who your enemy is. That's being sober, man. That's being woke, honestly. That's being woke. To know who you are, to know where you come from, to know who your customs, who are against you, who's for you. Be sober, man. Be vigilant. Be vigilant with it, man. Because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. This dude wants to take everyone out the way, man. Starting with Yashala, man, the so-called Negro, Native American, and a Latino man, woman, and child. He wants to get them out of the way because there is a perpetual hatred that he has for these people, man. We read in the book of Genesis how Esau said, "The days for my father's mourning is at hand. Then shall I slay my brother Jacob." This is a thought that never crosses this dude's mind. These damn devils can't even sleep. If they haven't found a way to, take Jake out. To put our people in the traps and snares. To further, the destruction of our nation. But you must be sober, man. And you must be aware of these things. Like, we are not ignorant. I think it's 1 Corinthians. 2 Corinthians. So 2 Corinthians 2:11 says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us." So you want to be sober, man. You want to know what's going on. You want to know what times you are in. Being able to see who's for you, who's not for you. Because that adversary, which is Satan, is trying to get advantage of you. He's trying to get over you. He's trying to downplay you. He's trying to take you out the way. All right? For we are not ignorant of his devices. We're not ignorant of this dude's devices. The things that he has set up in order to make us fall. In order for us to look more, disgusting and evil in the Lord's eyes. That's his whole plan. That's all he wants to do. He wants to make us Israel no more a nation. He wants the Lord Yahweh, when the only begotten son Yahweh Shai, to stop dealing with Israel. And he's not gonna stop until he fulfills his will, man. To fulfill his lust. That's what he wants. He doesn't care what it takes. He doesn't care who's in his way. Or who he may have to hurt to fulfill that, man. So that's why he's fucking up his own people as well. You know what I'm saying? Salakia. No. All right, so Psalms 83, and I'm gonna start at verse 3 just to save time. And it says, "They have taken crafty counsel." Oh, let's start at verse 1. A song of Psalms of Asaph. "Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head." So these people are making traps, man. Let's get that word tumult, actually. Let's get it. Let's get in a brew letter. So that was in Psalms. Let's get it, man. Old Testament. Where is it at? Was it Psalms I know it was in Psalms. Well, yeah. Where is it at in Psalms though? Psalms 83. Psalms 83 and 2. So let's get it. Let's see what this tumult means. Okay, so it says in the Strong's H1 99 and 3 is a Hama. The word is Hama. Hama.
Strong's H 1993. Hama. Hama.
Hama. All right. So it says to murmur, growl, roar, cry aloud, mourn, rage, sound, make noise, tumult, be clamorous, be disquieted, be loud, be moved, be troubled, be in an uproar, to be in a stir, in a commotion, to be boisterous, be turbulent, tumult. Okay, let's see if I can find, tumult. Okay, so it says a loud confusion, noise, especially when caused by a large mass of people, confusion of disorder. Confusion. So, all right. It says, for lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. Verse 3 says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. You have these elites, man. All right, these top banking families, which rule this world to this day, as we speak. These people are in charge of, the FDA, the food, the church, they're so like, yeah, they're in charge of the food, the bankings, all right, your school systems, everything. These are the ones that's taking crafty counsel, man, against Yasha Allah, the Lord's people, man, Israel. And consulting against thy hidden ones, man, and consulting against us. Trying to figure out ways to, increase the death of our people, to further oppress us more and more, to get us going off more and more. Verse 4 says, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. And this is their mind, man. This is the mindset of these elites, man. They want to cut us off from being a nation. They want us all dead. That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. All right? Simple as that, man. They want us out of there. They haters, man. They salty. All right, so let's get Ezekiel chapter 4 and verse 13. It says, and the Lord Yahweh said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them. And that defiled bread is the food to this day, man. The food that we eat, man, that this man is mad scientist, likes to play with. He likes to play Chef Boyardee. He likes to, give our food steroids. He likes to put his witchcraft in these foods. He like to pray over the food and shit. This man likes to genetically modify it, the food, not taking into account that quality is always better than quantity, man. But this dude likes to do these things, and we have to eat that shit, bro. So it's like when it's made in the lab and it's not made from Yahweh Shema Shai, it's like there's always going to be some problems with it, man. That's just any patent. Anything you make, there's always going to be some problems with it. But the Lord is perfect and his ways is perfect. And the thing is, these damn people want to be like the Lord and they can't. So whatever they put out and they do, man, it's always going to there's always going to be problems to it, man. They think their ways are better than the Lord's. They think they can do better than the Lord. and they can't. Because, you know, Yahweh Shema Shah is perfect. In everything he does is perfect. You know, tip top. Nothing can match what the Lord has done, man. In anything he will do. But 2 Peter 3:13 says, Salakia, let's go back to Ezekiel 4:13. It says, "And the Lord Yahweh said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles." All right, so the children of Israel, man, which, you know, the Lord has scattered us all across the world, all across the nations, man. So, you know, we have, I know if I don't say this a lot, you know, which I should speak on more, is that how, you know, you have something called the speckled bird, where the Lord has scattered his people amongst these other nations that were not called Israel. You know, they were called, their specific nations like Moab, which is the Chinese man, Ammon, which is the Japanese man, you know, Elam, which is the East Indian man, and etc. and etc. We were scattered amongst those people. Being scattered there for so long and across the world, you know, we have grown up to be, you know, to learn their customs and shit like that. Because, you know, we were scattered once again because, you know, we fucked up. And to be scattered, to be driven out of your homeland, to be driven to another person's homeland, that's a curse, honestly. You know, the Lord, you know, he put that upon us, man. You read the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, 15 and on down, and it'll tell you. All right. But, you know, the Lord has scattered us amongst these people, man, and we have grown up to look like them. You know, so we may look like an East Indian man or a so-called Caucasian man, self-proclaimed white man with, you know, blonde hair, the baby blue eyes. You know, you may look like them, but, you know, the spirit, you know, which the Lord can see, only goes back to being an Israelite. So it might look like a Japanese man, but he has an Israelite spirit. And this doesn't go for all the, you know, the Gentiles. I mean, not all. Yeah, well, this doesn't go for all of the heathen. It's just, you know, the few that the Lord has scattered them amongst, and they look like them now. So you have some of our people that look like these other nations, but they're not. They go back to being an Israelite, man. That's why it says Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, and these Gentiles goes to the you know, other nations, whether I would drive them. All right, so the Lord drove us out of our land to be in these other nations to serve under, you know, captivity and etc. You know, if you know, you know. So 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 13 says, "Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, according to the promise of Yahweh Shema Shai," and the scripture tells us that the Lord is a man that doth not lie. You know, as the scriptures say, man, as some man counts likeness, the Lord doesn't count it, man. So when the Lord says something, and he's gonna keep it up. He's gonna keep that part. Keep up to what he said. All right. So nevertheless, we, which is Israel, man, the saints, not everyone, not even the 2/3 of our people, man, but the ones who have came back to the truth, the Lord has woken up, that have shown life unto, Lord willing, we be written in that book of life. We, according to his promise, and we're going to hold the Lord to his promise. Like anyone would do, man. Like anyone that's going to receive, you know, rewards and you know, bountiful things, you know, something that is innumerable amount of, you know, blessings. We're going to hold the Lord to it. Cause shit, man, we've been in captivity forever, and we still are in captivity to this day. But it says, "Look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness." So we're looking for a new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness, because the current one we are in right now is defiled, is fucked up, and it's, you know, it ain't it, man. But, you know, Israel, and even for you other nations that may watch these videos, you know, you heathens, you know, who may watch my videos, I don't know. You know, the Lord's going to set up one, that's gonna, be beneficial to the earth. It's gonna be beneficial to you other nations as well. You right? We all have the same common enemy, Sleazy E. But Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, infinite blessings unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah, HaKodash. Today's time I say, DTA. I want to say the Wadi Yabash Mashai for giving me this, spirit, this lesson, and a Baba Ball.